Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivator. In this video, we are going to see a problem on development of pentagonal pyramid. Initially, I will be explaining the question, then I will explain how to write the given data from the question, then I will solve the problem step by step. So compared to section of solid, development of surfaces is very easy. Almost in section of solid 15 problems we solved, and I started solving problem on 3 problems we solved in development of surfaces. I hope so we will be having 4 to 5 problems in upcoming days. So let us move to the video. So what solid they gave us? The solid is a pentagonal pyramid. A pentagonal pyramid of base side 25 mm and altitude 60 mm. So solid pentagonal pyramid means the base diagram will be a pentagon. Okay. So base side is 25 mm and altitude is 60 mm. So height of the axis side is 60 mm. On its base on the ground with one of the sides parallel. Okay, it's ground means so resting will be on ground. Okay, so we are going to draw the base diagram in HP with one of the base sides parallel to VP. So if you take pentagon means we can draw pentagon in these number of ways. We can draw pentagon like this. We can draw pentagon like this. We can draw pentagon like this. We can draw pentagon in this manner. Okay, but what they are saying is the base side base sides are parallel to VP. So these are the base sides which will be parallel to VP. Either we can go with 1 or 2. Both the things are right. And in this video we will be going with the diagram 1 as the base diagram. So if you are going to draw the base diagram as the pentagon in HP, and regarding the cutting plane, what they are saying is the cutting plane is parallel to VP. So since the cutting plane is parallel to VP means we are going to draw the cutting plane in front view. So it will be parallel to HP, and distance is 25 mm from the lateral surface, 25 mm from the base. So regarding the cutting plane, I will later on. So initially we will be going with this type of pentagon. So draw the base diagram, that is your top view will be the pentagon. So first step is we are going to draw the reference line. Draw the reference line as X, Y, and write BP, HP. So base diagram, since it is base is on ground, we are going to draw the pentagon on HP. So I clearly explain why we chosen this pentagon. The reason is the base sides are parallel to VP, so we chosen with this. And one more important thing is we need to fix the point O. See here, from here. So if this is the center or corner means bisect BC, you will be having a distance. Just join with it. And A is the corner means bisect CD and just join. These two lines will intersect at one point. That point is called as O, and later on you can drop this line. I have rubbed it up. And then you have to join all these slant edges. Whenever you are coming across pyramid, you have to give preferences to slant edges. So join OA, OB, OC, OD, OE. So as of now, we have drawn the top view of the pentagon pyramid. Dimensioning, this is the extension line, you have to draw with your 2H pencil. This is dimensioning, you have to draw with your H pencil. And arrowhead and 25 number should be written here, HB pencil. Now next step is we are going to draw the front view of the pentagon pyramid. The next step is we just going to extend all the top view points so that we can get the front view. See, you have to keep your scale vertically from A so that you can get a point here. You have to keep vertically your scale with respect to B so that you will be getting this point. You have to keep your scale vertically with respect to E so that you will be getting this point. You have to keep vertically your scale with respect to C so you will be getting this point. You have to keep your scale vertically with D so you will be getting this point. Next, what you need to do is they clearly gave that the altitude is 60 mm. So this is the axis, right? But since we are having the visible edge, we have given preferences for the visible edge. In case if you don't have visible edge means we will be drawing the axis line only. So from this point for 60 mm draw a line vertically. From this point draw vertically for 60 mm and just keep a point. Just connect all the points with whatever point you got in reference line and mark this point as O dash because this is the center, right? Okay, so here O dash. So A you can see, so A dash. B you can see, B dash. E you can see, so E dash. C, so C dash. D, so D dash. So right now we marked all the namings for the front view. So dimensioning is extension line should be 2H pencil, dimension line should be H pencil, and 60 and arrowhead should be with your HP pencil. So try to draw with respect to top view. The next step we will be going with cutting plane. So regarding the cutting plane, what they gave, the cutting plane is parallel to HP. So we need to draw a cutting plane. It should be parallel to HP and 25 mm above the base. So from here, this is your base, right? From here, for 25 mm, you just keep a point and draw a cutting plane line. Cutting line, how you have to draw? You have to draw with an HB pencil. Draw a line, leave 1 mm gap and try to draw, extend it further. And here also you leave 1 mm gap and try to draw, extend it further. Okay, like this only you need to draw the cutting plane. And naming, you just see 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash. 1 dash is between O dash and A dash. 2 dash is between O dash and B dash. 3 dash is between O dash and C dash. So O dash and E dash. 4 dash is between O dash and C dash. 5 dash is between O dash and D dash. Like this only we need to name the cutting plane. The next thing is we just going to develop the pentagonal pyramid. So since we have gone with pyramid means we will be going with radial line method. If it is for cone and pyramid, radial line method, and for prism and cylinder, it's parallel line method. So for radial line, we already I think so this is the first sum you just going to solve it. So listen carefully and follow all the instruction. See here, you need to measure the height, I mean length of the slant edge. So here O dash A dash is your slant height and O dash D dash is your slanted edge. You can take any of the two. Actually see here OD is not parallel to the reference line. Action method, what we need to do is we need to draw a horizontal line and we need to cut an arc, and then we need to take it till reference line, and then we need to draw a new slant height and we need to measure that and draw this. But since it's a tedious process, I just skipped it up. You can also follow this. You won't they won't cut marks and all. No need to worry. Regarding the new slant edge or taking this solution, I will teach in the next problem. Next problem we will see in detail regarding it. So right now what you need to do is measure O dash to D dash. Measure O dash to D dash. Anywhere in your page, away from your diagram, you just start draw a line. Okay, measure O dash to D dash. O dash to D dash. For that, you just draw a line slanting anywhere. Okay, O to A is the distance is O dash to D dash. Okay, so just draw a line. Keep your compass at O. Measure till A and try to cut an arc. Try to cut an arc this way. End point we don't know. That is where we close we don't know. So starting from O to A, the O to A is same as O dash to D dash. Just keep your compass here and try to draw an arc. Okay. We know very well pentagon has 5 sides. Measure this one 25 mm, right? Take your compass, keep your compass at A and divide this arc into 5 equal parts. From A you just cut an arc for 25 mm. From B you cut an arc. From C you cut an arc, from D you cut an arc, from E you cut an arc, so that each part will be measuring 25 mm, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Since it's a pentagon 25, 5 equal parts, if it's hexagon means 6 equal parts. Then what you need to do is, since we are having the visible edges, right, so A, B, B, C, B, C, D, D, E and all visible edges. So just join A and B. Just to join A and B, B and C, C and D, D and E and E and A. You have to join with your scale. Okay. Next thing is what you need to do is you measure O dash to. I will explain how to mark the cutting points in the radial line method. See, now you need to take your compass, measure from O dash to 1 dash. So from here you can cut an arc, or else you can use your scale and mark a point also. Measure O dash to 1 dash. And it's lying between O dash to A dash. So between O and A, we just going to keep a point as 1. See here, O dash to A dash, 1 dash is there. So measure O dash to 1 dash. For the same distance, keep a point and write as 1. Okay. Next thing is measure O dash to 2 dash. Measure O dash to 2 dash. So see here, we need to measure from O dash to 2 dash. So O dash to 2 dash is between O and B dash, right? So measure from O dash to 2 dash. From here you need to keep a point. From here you need to give one. That point is called as 2. Okay, 2. Measure from O dash to C dash is between O dash and 4 dash. Measure from O dash to 4 dash. So in C you need to measure and mark it as 4. Next point is between O and D. Okay, so 5 dash is between O dash and D dash. So you need to measure from. The next step is sorry for the interruptions. Okay, we will continue from now on. Measure from O dash to 5 dash. Okay, measure from O dash to 5 dash. So it's between O dash and D dash, right? So measure this distance. Whatever distance you are having, you have to mark here and mark it as 5. See here, 5. Measure from O to E, O dash to E dash, 3 dash is there, right? Measure from O dash to 3 dash, it's a line between O and E. Between O and E, we need to mark as 3. So here is cutting point 3. And remaining one as usual, measure O dash to 1 dash, whatever distance you are having, same mark 1. So if you want, you write the number, if not also no problem, just join all the points with your scale. See, like this you need to join it. Join with your HB pencil. Since we have cut the plane, means the remaining portion we need to darken it up. So most of the students will forget to darken the sides, so don't forget to darken. So remaining sides we need to darken it, so that this is called the developed surface of the pentagonal pyramid. Yeah. So we need to darken light. Whatever we are having in yellow color outer border is your solution, and this is the developed surface after once the pentagonal pyramid is cut. This is what we will be getting. So naming, it's your own wish. If you want, you name. If not also, if you just mark the point and connect also, no problem. They will be providing the mark for you, and you need to write the question number with your pro circle as 1, and you need to write the heading as development of pentagonal pyramid. Height of the text is 10 mm. You need to write 2 lines, that is all dimensions are in mm, scale 1:1. The height of the text is 5 mm, and you need to draw everything very neat and clean, so that your presentation will be adding marks for you. So in case if you have any doubt, means you can type in the comment section. If you want us to make the video on a particular topic or particular problem also, you just type it up, so that we will do the needful. And do subscribe our channel and support our channel by sharing the videos to all your friends and first year students, so that it will be very much helpful for them during their exam preparation. And kindly go through the other playlists of our channel also. We are having many job opportunities, so whichever department you belong into, definitely when you studying final year, it will be very much helpful and useful for you. And stay tuned with our channel, so that we will be regularly updating all kinds of video in various journals. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day. I just forgotten to tell, we need to darken this. This is the cutting plane, means we need to darken the remaining portion. Once the cut plane, the top portion will be removed, so remaining portion we need to highlight it, so that this is what the remaining one. So try to highlight with your HB pencil. Try to highlight it up, and you need to draw with your HB pencil. The yellow color line should be drawn with your HB pencil, and writing the number and alphabet all, you should use HB pencil only. Thank you.